Hey y'all, I hope all is well. I hope y'all have been showing back up for yourselves. If not, this is where just take it one step at a time. You just trying to take the driver's seat in your life. It does require you. I don't know if that was a message or not, but put my phone on do not disturb. You need to block out the outside distractions and go back within to fill that void. It is uncomfortable, but stagnancy is going to get us nowhere in life. So it's time to start showing back up for whatever it is you want. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with an angel. The conscious consumer. Like I said, you want to make sure whatever you're consuming, even if it is social media for your enjoyment, it's nothing wrong with, lounging around and enjoying life, but also being very self-aware and knowing what you're using your free will to do. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethically and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you need, so no overconsumption right now. So this is where you want to make sure you're balancing out your emotions so that you're not just casually out here spending. If you are one of those, so hold yourself accountable. So, of course, tap into your subconscious to see what you may be holding on to that could be blocking you, whatever the case may be. Let's get a chakra card for this reading. The chakra cards are, for you to clear out and or work through if you may feel a blockage and or strengthen them. You know your situation better than I do. You have prayer and façade. So this is where, and both of these are yellow, which is your solar plexus. So you need to strengthen and or increase whatever your prayer life is, and then getting out of this facade where things may not be true to your reality, or whatever the case may be, or whatever it is you're believing in or working towards, whatever it is. But let's read the excerpts for both cards. So how are you expressing your emotions this time? How are you expressing yourself? How are you showing up for this? So you need to start exploring your thought process. So this is all the intellect. This is all going to be with that conscious consumer. This is going to be your reasoning, your creative, your instincts, your innovation. So strengthen your third eye when it comes to your prayer. The yellow card is the third chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra. Reveals our planning process. Do we have a logical or a scattered approach? Because they represent thinking and problem solving. Yellow cards reveal our ability to resolve issues. In its essence, they show what's on our mind. In yellow, we turn on the lights and let the spirits know we are home. If we don't let them know that we are here, they cannot bring us our desires. Ultimately, the third chakra relates to our instincts and how our life is directed by it. When can we see our instinctive guides our thoughts? We will understand why we do what we do. I literally just told you to go within yourself. And when it relates to our emotions, instincts is frequently the first thing that gets shut down. Remember what I said. Look to the previous chakra, the second chakra in this case. If you feel blocked, every decision we have ever made is made in a flash, to move forward or to stop. There is a moment, a split second, in which we decide. In this chakra, you will decide if you would allow magic into your life. So when prayer. Inquiry and original thoughts are inspired by the angels in lemon yellow. Cut through and face the truth and surrender to a higher calling. There is collaboration here and a willingness, oh wow. Willingness, I don't know why it's not trying to come out, to change one's mind. Let's try letting go of control. And then with facade, you have personal comfort. Comfort comes from this metallic energy. This is a deep need to discover your true self. Earthly values and care for others are also represented. Being cut off from feelings may be a challenge. Recover who you are and rethink your journey. So this one is going to be a deep one. I can already feel it. I'm feeling the energy. So you're going to have to go and do some more soul searching. And it's going to get uncomfortable. But the thing is, it's okay. It is okay. It is okay. You are not alone on this journey because that's what your prayer is for. Your prayers are already answered. Period. If you already asked for something, walk with it. Be it. The inspiration when it comes to this is cool lemonade is a reminder that there is always a plan. If you were sidetracked from your path, then you will be guided back to your true calling. The personal inquiry is if my most powerful thoughts are a form of prayer, how can I live in an active prayer? Ooh, that is a word itself. So all prayers are answered, following where your life leads, being of service, fulfillment. So the key words is clarity, destiny, and authenticity. So you want to write those down, you know, what type of clarity are you looking for in your life? And then if you are looking for it, you should find it, you should have it. Actively looking at, you know, what type of inspiration are you trying to be to others and or yourself? And what is your authenticity? You showing up for you, removing the facade. You have to remove this. The inspiration when it comes to the facade is if you are unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. The personal inquiry is bronze gold. It is about reclaiming life. What I have done to heal my childhood pain. Dissociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, and healing childhood wounds. The keywords is recovery, integration, and play. So you need to actively play in your life, living in your prayer, being true to yourself. Being true to yourself. Those are the chakras. It just got real deep right there, I know. We ain't got into no energy or nothing right now. So you know what you need to work on when it comes to the chakras. It's time to get to work. I will also put the questions that I just read. They will be in the description below because I do the work myself. I do. So yeah. Let's see. I have some open heart cards, the hidden secrets. So let's see. Let's see. You know, I feel like doing tarot first. I don't know, I'm being called to do the tarot first. And then we'll get into that. So, hey, King of Wands flipped out with the the King of Wands with the Two of Wands flipped out. You at the bottom of the deck. So, with you going back onto this journey, making these first steps, starting back, showing back up for whatever it is, you're doing it with purpose, power, and you know that it requires you to go within yourself. You know, it does. It requires you to show up that leader with the judgment out here because you have a calling on your life. And even if you may not want to answer the call, unfortunately, you don't have a choice. You're going to have to go through this. So start nurturing this. Start pouring into it. It's here. This new beginning is here, but it cannot come in if you don't accept the call. Hello? Yeah, pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Because you have this. You've been working behind the scenes. And now it is here. You get to show it. You genuinely do. But if you don't work on it, literally, like I just stated, if you don't work on it, look what all comes out. Because the Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So you need to make sure that you clear out this blockage. Whatever it is around your, like you have with this, the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, you know, it has something to do with your stability. You know, you're focusing too hard on it. You are, to where you're not even, like, you're trying to control it so much. But the Queen of Wands is here. So it's kind of like, you are that. You have this. So it's no reason for you to even doubt yourself. Like, you've been showing up for yourself this whole entire time. And maybe you have been sidetracked plenty of times. You know? Maybe you have been. Maybe you've gotten your heart broken. But a King of Wands is out here. You know, maybe someone did hurt you. Maybe it has something to do with family at that as well. But you're going through a rebirth right now, which is necessary. So allow this to just come through so that you can heal. Keep showing up for what it is you have to show up for. You do. What is this King of Pentacles with the Three Swords? The King of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. You get the Five, so there could have been some type of disagreements, some arguments with someone. Two of Cups. When it came down to something. I hate when we get sidetracked. Like, the cards, you know, you be doing good and you'll be focusing on yourself, and then all of a sudden here comes someone else. They got something to say. What do they? I can't make this up, y'all. This says confessions. Someone's trying to communicate with you. Someone's trying to, you know, and they're trying to do it subconsciously. Someone is literally trying to tap into your energy subconsciously. I can't make this up. So you need to do and cleansing. You get ecstasy and then possibilities out here. So this could be someone, it was a fantasy. It could be chemistry, attraction, spark. You know, it's hold on. Ooh, okay. Because under this is the Five of Swords with the Two of Swords. So someone, you know, is coming to you hoping for this beginning. But there's a lot of people in the background. There's a King of Pentacles. We can see this. That maybe has had his heart broken in the past, and he see a lot of people that want you, or whatever the case may be, and he wants to have this beginning with you. But it's something, and you don't see this. You don't see this. You don't see this. You don't see this. This is the background. Because, yeah, you don't see that. So keep showing up, doing what you have to do for you. They feel this. They feel it, you know, but they don't know. So that's what you have: returned, second opportunities, making amends. So this could be someone from your past. Take it how it resonates. That want to make amends. Doesn't always have to, this could be family, friends, jobs, whatever the case may be. Something that you were working on that you didn't see, you know, get off the ground, and Unfortunately, you know, you weren't putting in maybe the time, the effort, or you weren't aligned for it at the time. But with you, you know, opening up, being more free spirited, being in, you know, this page energy, and stop trying to hold a tight grip onto things and just be your authentic self. Live the active prayer. Especially right now, a lot of people, you know, want to be content creators. That's the easiest one. And with this opportunity, we can all show up on the internet. It's multiple platforms for everybody to be out there, to show up, to be the version of them, and just be who they want to be. There is something for everybody to yap about out here. You want to create a podcast? Yap about that. You know, if you want to talk about sports, music, dance, celebrities, the people you see on social media posting their business on social media, there's a place for everybody to make money, to be able to provide for themselves, regardless of the people who don't chase their goals and dreams, because they see you as this individual that has everything out for themselves. People out here, you have suitors, even if you don't realize it. Yeah, you get justice here. And this is where it's like, long as you can show up and keep working on whatever it is, regardless of what's happening in the background, Spirit is going to move all of that out of your way. If you are working on a relationship, or you want a relationship with someone, it will happen. But you just know that there are larger things at play, so you just have to keep showing up and pouring into whatever. I'm telling you, the stars out here. Just keep showing up and pouring into you, making sure you're balancing out the things that you got to balance out for yourself, so that you can be the best version of you, so that you can heal. So this rebirth is you know, stepping back into your purpose. Maybe you have been redirected. Maybe you have gotten your heart broken out here. Maybe you was indecisive. You know, maybe you caused the arguments, or whatever the case may be. But it's okay. The High Priestess comes out with this right here. So the more you can just release whatever subconscious belief, whatever you're used to, you don't have to hold on to that. That's not healthy for you. It's not. It's not. Whatever the, you know, just keep going within, keep exploring yourself, keep healing, keep learning. Yeah, the Fool comes out, and just accept this new beginning. It's uncomfortable. Maybe, you know, it's something you've never been on. Maybe this is a new love. You know, maybe someone is coming back. Give them a second chance, coming from a higher perspective. But you're going to have to release this. Get out of this masculine energy when you're trying to control everything. You don't have to have that tight of a control. Yeah, let go of this, because you're holding on to this weight. So close out this cycle. The sun is here, so it's like, when you close out of this and you release the burdens, the responsibility, you feeling as though like you have too much on your plate, when in reality, the only thing you have to do is take a deep breath and walk away from this. Whatever is not serving you mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, heavy on the spiritually. Heavy on the spiritually. If it's not serving you, if it's not for your higher purpose, let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go, my love. And just start pouring into whatever it is you want to pour into. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining. That's what I'm saying. This is just, you got to get out of this fantasy land and get into the 3D. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. So yeah, you have a new beginning coming in. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing, and then you got curse, hex. So make sure you do a cleansing, so you can let go of this, the insecurities that may be people projecting onto you. You don't want to bring this into your new beginning. And you also subconsciously don't want to keep repeating cycles and not realizing that you are repeating the cycles. Let me get one more. And I'm going to close this one out. I'm excited to start back showing up. You got thinking that fell out. Missing you, craving, desire, and then longing. Craving, aching, and wanting. So it's something that you've been wanting to show up for. And I'm telling you, depth keeps coming up. You need to go deep beneath the surface. Like it's some, when I say, and then I just seen emotional storm. It's something that you have a tight grip on. A tight grip on it. But let go and just be. I think more in this season, you need to just be. You really just need to be yourself. And whatever that looks like to you. I pray the Lord reveals what your truth is. And I'm going to end it at that.